Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome to your English lesson. Today we are going to study a story by Patricia Demer. It's Country for Me. This is the time for the learning objectives of this lesson. After this lesson, the students will be able to identify the text type within the given set of paragraphs and summarize the lesson with at least 70% accuracy and state the main idea of the lesson in their own words with at least 80% accuracy. This is the time to link our lesson with the other curriculum. Let's see what is the cross-curriculum link of this lesson. This lesson can be linked with moral education and science. The real life application of this lesson is that the love of the native land and the impact of environment on a person as everyone feels comfortable in their own surroundings. Before moving towards the story, let's have a brief introduction of the authors. Patricia Demer, the authors of the story. It's Country for Me. Patricia Demer and her husband grew up in a small town in Iowa where they had friends who were part of a family farm team. When they took the decision of writing this book about rural America, they found a farm in Wisconsin to serve as a setting for their story. So they took their young sons with them and lived in Wisconsin, where she wrote the book Joel, Growing Up a Farm Man, which was awarded Best Children's Book of 1982 by the Society of Midland Authors. This is the introduction of the lesson. In this lesson, the authoress Patricia Demer wants to highlight the satisfaction, hard work, and passion of the country people for their work and their land. She says that Joel is a young boy of 13 to 14 years of age and is a student in grade 8 at a public school in Scales Mount. She has described the life, feelings, and love of the boy for his work, his farms, and the country. This reading is about Joel, a 13 years old boy who lives in a farm with his parents and siblings. After school and on weekends, he helps his father and either brother to do the farm work. Let's see what is the main idea of this lesson. The main idea of this lesson is that we must not consider farming a minor profession. Not only farming, but we must not consider any profession a minor profession. We must not think to live in the countryside a bad thing. All the supply of food we eat in hotels come from the fields and farms. The aim of education should not be a good job, rather, it must polish the personality of the person. And when the personality is polished, you can find any job. You can choose any profession after your education. The children should help their parents and elders in their work. It brings prosperity and progress. Yes, let's see what is the theme of this lesson. The author has described the fact that hard work is the key to success. Every profession has prestige and honor. Every profession is sacred. Nature is attractive and it cannot be found in the cities. Man does not want to quit his heritage and culture. Everyone is stick to his traditions and culture, and everybody finds himself comfortable at his own home. In the same way, if we say that a countryman loves his country because this is his surrounding and he is comfortable and he loves his own surrounding, as the children love the things they are living with since their childhood. So the children usually follow the trade of their father. The children do many small works, but they are not considered as they do not do any major task, though they may have used more energy than the grown ups. Joel, a boy of 13 to 14 years, helps his father and mother and elder brothers in the households. He has a routine to follow, okay, and he has set a routine to follow, and he helps during the week whenever he gets time and at the weekends too. Joel attends a public school at Scales Mound, and almost half of its students are farmers. He is very sociable and friendly. He cares for relations and knows its importance. That's why he knows the names of all his schoolmates. He's a good student too. He usually gets an A grade or B grade in exam, but in national testing, he scored 99%. He is aware of the day-to-day lessons of his schools. In daily chores, Joe helps his family to run the farm and to support the family. He does the work of an adult in spite of his teen age. Joel is the youngest of all the six children of Ed and Betty, his parents. He has four brothers and one sister. His sister is the youngest of all and is a Roman Catholic nun doing graduation at Iowa. His other two brothers are also getting education away from the home, and his two brothers work on farm with his father. Joel is highly energetic and never gets tired. His father praises his health and busy life. Being the youngest, he is often involved in helping works such as bringing a forgotten tool, supplying drinking water, lending a helping hand, etc. Joel does not want to leave the country at any cost. Farming is his heritage and passion. He wants to become a farmer. If he would have to live in a city for 1 year, he will badly miss the country's life. That's why he says, if I have a favorite place to live on, it's a country for me. This is the time for the differentiated activity. The students will discuss and describe the Holland's farm. The group 2 will write a schedule of Joel's daily activities, and group 3 will summarize the lesson in your own words. This is the time for self-evaluation question answer session. The questions are given here. Hopefully you will be able to answer the questions after listening to this tutorial lesson. And you can also click on the given link for objectives. As you will solve the objectives, you will also get the answers to the questions. With that, this is the time to end this lesson. Allah Hafiz and take care.